Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to today's edition of The Fishing Teacher, and really appreciate you guys coming by the channel and spending some time with me on the video today. Always appreciate that. And guys, today we're going to be talking about the Magnum Trick Worm. I don't think we've ever done a video on this before on any of my channels before, but guys, this is one of the top summertime lures that you can fish, and I'm going to sort of give you guys some tips and advice on the scenarios and situations it works in, because it's sort of like it sort of has a cult following around my part of the country for guys that fish here in the Ozarks. So I think you can probably duplicate it in a lot of places around the country. So we're going to get into that in the video today. Also, guys, just a quick invitation. I'd like to please invite you guys to check out my Fish the Moment lake map breakdowns. These are breakdowns that I built for lakes all across the country for fishthemoment.com. They give you 40 good places to start on every lake to, tips and advice on how to fish each one of those waypoints I give you. You can download them straight to your electronics unit, then duplicate them for yourself. Really good resource to learn more about your favorite lake or a lake you've never seen before. So I'll put that Fish the Moment lake map breakdown link in the description of the video here. Really appreciate it. Okay guys, here's the difference. Here is the original Zoom trick worm that everybody fishes, one of the favorite all-time lures. And here's the Magnum trick worm next to it. You can see it's significantly bigger. It's probably about 1.5 inches longer, but the main difference in it is there's a tremendous difference in the diameter of the bait. But regardless, this is what they call the Magnum trick worm. Now this thing looks like one of the worms from back in the 70s. Excuse me. Looks like one of those old big cream worms or something like that. Just nothing to it, just a straight plastic worm. But guys, you can't discount the effectiveness of just a simple, straight plastic worm, especially in the warmer weather months. We've all seen how effective the Senko is, but this Magnum trick worm has developed sort of, like I said, that cult following here in the Ozarks. Now, what a lot of the guys are doing with this thing is they're fishing it two different ways. Number one, the main thing that they fish it is they fish it on a shaky head around boat docks. So they just rig this thing, big fat worm with a shaky head, usually anywhere 8 to 3/16 ounce. It skips really good. And there's a bunch of guys up at Lake of the Ozarks here in Missouri that they don't ever talk about this thing, but they throw it a lot in the summertime. They take this thing and they skip it up underneath those boat docks at Lake of the Ozarks. And there's been a lot of tournaments won on this Magnum this Magnum finesse worm, this Magnum trick worm up at Lake of the Ozarks. And also, I hear scattered reports about people all the time in the summertime catching fish in the summertime, flipping and pitching this thing around shallow cover. I remember about 2 or 3 years ago, there was a big tournament up on the upper Mississippi River that some guy almost won up there, flipping this thing up on undercut banks and root wads. But the success I've had on it, guys, has mainly been on the docks, just like what I'm talking about here in the Ozarks, in and around any type of shallow cover. I prefer it around stained water. Two different colors. I like this red bug or the June bug. Like I said, I'll link all this in my Tackle Warehouse link in the description if you guys want to pick up one of these. But the June bug and the red bug are the two primary colors. I haven't done that good on the natural colors, like the watermelons and the green pumpkins, for whatever reason. Probably because the fatter diameter of the worm makes it a little bit better in off-colored water. But the two scenarios you want to try it in, if you've never tried this before, if you guys fish any type of offshore structures in the summer, ledges like the TVA lake ledges or deeper brush piles off of points, or if you've got shallow cover, if you've got like shallow lily pads, shallow grass, shallow laydowns, anything like that, boat docks, these are going to be really, really good. I'll tell you guys one thing, all you guys that fish the TVA lakes have a lot of piling type docks on it, like Lake Guntersville. All those, they don't have many floating docks, but they got the piling docks. You take this thing here and put it on a light slip sinker, like an 1/8 ounce of a slip sinker, flip it back in those docks on those shady pilings in the summertime. That's one of the most overlooked ways to catch big ones in the summertime on those TVA lakes. And this is a really good bait to try it on. But anyway, guys, just wanted to clue you in on that Magnum finesse worm. Very situational. I consider it a summer worm, almost 99%. I've never done any good on it outside of the summer, but in the months of July, August, and September, caught a bunch of fish on it. I think it'll help you guys get some good bites too. So hope it helps out. We'll talk later.